Ever feel like you're stuck, like really stuck?
Right.
Maybe it's a job, maybe it's just, your routine,
Yep.
and you just can't seem to break free.
I've been there.
Well, today we're diving into that feeling,
Okay.
but on a company level,
All right.
we're talking about IBM,
Ah.
this tech giant
Right.
that's often seen as, well,
A little stuck in the past?
maybe more than a little, honestly.
Okay.
We're breaking down one employee's experience.
Okay.
It's a juicy one,
Right.
and it gives us a peek behind the curtain
Yeah?
of what can happen when a company known for its past struggles to adapt to the future.
Right. Let's hear it.
All right, so we've got this anonymous Glassdoor review
Okay.
right from the inside, an associate partner in London,
Associate partners, so...
someone pretty high up.
Okay. Yeah, they've got a good view then.
They've been with IBM for over 5 years, too.
So they've seen some things.
Oh, they've seen it all.
All right.
And this isn't just a one-off rant either.
Yeah.
It really reflects what a lot of people are saying about IBM.
Interesting.
So even the pros in this review,
Okay.
they sound like backhanded compliments.
Like what?
Good colleagues, sure, but a ton are leaving.
Ah, I see.
Decent pension plan. Yeah, but they're talking about changing it.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're saying, it's okay for now,
Right, yeah.
but buckle up,
Oh, boy.
because the cons section,
Yeah.
this is where it gets good.
Okay.
This employee did not hold back.
All right.
First up,
Yeah.
internal processes.
Okay.
They call them a nightmare.
A nightmare. What does that even mean?
You hear stories about IBM's bureaucracy, but
Yeah.
this is next level.
Look what?
Imagine needing like a dozen approvals
Oh, what?
just to get a new stapler.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. I even heard one story, right,
Yeah.
about a simple software update
Right.
that needed sign-offs from departments
Wouldn't
that
it?
didn't even use the software.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
Wow. That would...
Talk about a time warp.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And get this.
What else?
This employee talks about a culture of paranoia.
Paranoia.
Intense paranoia.
About.
Like, so intense that collaborating with other companies, it's
Mhm.
almost impossible.
Really?
They're missing out on opportunities left and right
Why?
because they're afraid to take risks.
Oh, wow. Like they're just...
It's like they're stuck in a time capsule, scared of the outside world.
That's rough.
And the management style.
Yeah. What about
Apparently, a lot of these leaders, right, they came from project management.
project management? Okay.
Which, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're applying these rigid
Okay.
command and control tactics
Two.
to sales.
Oh, wow.
Not exactly.
Not exactly a recipe for success.
Not even a little bit,
Yeah.
especially in this market.
Yeah. Totally different world.
It changes every single day.
You're-
You got to be able to move fast.
Absolutely.
But, okay, this is what really got me thinking.
What's that?
They call out IBM's
Mhm.
tick box diversity agenda.
Tick box diversity. What do they mean by that?
They're saying it's all about appearances,
Ah, I see.
not real inclusion.
Okay.
They even say it's promoting, get this, ineptitude rather than merit.
Ouch.
It's like they're just, checking boxes.
Yeah.
Instead of actually creating an environment where everyone feels welcome, where everyone feels valued.
Right. Right. It's about creating a culture.
Exactly. What are your thoughts on this whole tick box diversity thing?
Well, it's interesting because this review, it really highlights a classic challenge,
Yeah.
especially for these big, well-established companies
Mm-hmm.
like IBM.
Yeah.
They were once the king of tech.
Right.
But that history, that legacy,
Yeah.
it can be a double-edged sword.
How so?
Well, past success, it can make you slow to adapt,
To what?
to change. When the world changes around you,
Mm-hmm.
you get left behind.
Makes sense.
Think about it. When you've been on top for so long, it's easy to get trapped by the very systems that got you there.
It's like you're comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You avoid risks. You become bureaucratic.
You don't want to change anything.
Right. And sometimes you resist change, even when it's necessary.
Just to survive.
Exactly. Let alone thrive.
Wow.
And the reviewer's points about micromanagement and paranoia,
Yeah.
those are often signs of something deeper.
Like what?
Fear.
Fear of.
Fear of losing control.
Makes sense.
Fear of the unknown.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that kind of fear, it can be toxic.
Talks how?
It can strangle innovation
Right.
and drive away your best people.
The ones who actually want to make a difference.
Exactly. Those bright minds, they want freedom. They want
Yeah.
a chance to make their mark. But you can't do that in an environment like that.
When you're constantly being micromanaged.
Exactly.
And you're afraid to do anything
Right.
because you might break the system.
Exactly.
And now, back to that tick box diversity.
Yeah.
It's crucial to have these initiatives.
Absolutely.
But they have to be done right.
Right. It's not just about hitting a quota.
Exactly.
It's about creating a workplace where everyone feels valued.
Right.
Valued for who they are and what they bring to the table.
Yeah.
If your efforts don't have genuine inclusivity at their core,
Yeah.
you risk creating resentment
Mm-hmm.
and division, which is the opposite of what you want.
Completely counterproductive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that seems to be a big part of what this reviewer is getting at.
Yeah, totally. And to top it all off, this employee gives this very blunt advice to management.
What's that?
Stop your short-term obsession.
Stop your short-term obsession. What does that even mean?
They're basically saying that IBM is so focused on hitting those quarterly targets
Okay.
that they're sacrificing long-term growth and innovation.
Ah, I see. They're so focused on the now that they're missing the bigger picture.
Exactly. It's like they're playing checkers, not chess.
And that's the pressure cooker of being a public company.
Oh,
Right?
I bet.
Investors, they want to see immediate returns.
Instant gratification.
Right. And that can push companies to make short-sighted decisions.
It's like they're just chasing the next quick win.
Exactly. But the real winners, they figure out how to balance those demands with a vision for the future.
It's about finding that balance.
Exactly.
Between keeping the investors happy in the short term, but also building something that's going to last.
Exactly. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But the best companies, they figure it out.
They find a way.
They do.
So to you, the listener, have you ever felt that trapped in time feeling at work?
Yeah, we want to know.
Maybe it's the bureaucracy. Maybe it's the leadership. Tell us your stories.
We're listening.
This deep dive into just one employee's experience at IBM,
Yeah,
it really makes you think.
it does.
Even these giants, like IBM,
Right.
aren't immune to these growing pains.
The growing pains of change.
Yeah, and the risks of holding on too tightly to the past.
It's a good reminder for all of us.
Here's a final thought. In a world that's always evolving, how can we avoid becoming trapped in time?
That's the question, isn't it?
Both as individuals
Yeah.
and as companies.
Right.
Is this a sign of IBM's inevitable decline? Or just a bump in the road on the way to reinvention?
Let us know what you think.
As always, thanks for diving in with us.
See you next time.